Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft, where in this video, I'll be making the candle from Encanto using command blocks. And the way it's going to work is that you're going to have a yellow candle, and then you're gonna activate it somehow. And you're gonna get a random power. That's gonna be like the powers from the movie. Now the first thing that I need to figure out is how I'm going to power it. I think I'll just make it be so that when you take it in your offhand, because that's just the most simple, and I don't want to spend too much time on it because I feel like I'm going to spend a lot of time on all of the different powers. So now just quickly take it into command, execute at all players that has a yellow candle in their offhand, then run item replace entity at S weapon offhand from entity at S weapon main hand. Now this here makes it so that, and I haven't done this in any other one of my creations, but that basically just makes it so that you won't lose the item that you have in your offhand if you have an item in your offhand before you take the candle in your offhand. So then I'll just take a chain off of that, and then I'm just taking in this command block, which just makes it so that you get your yellow candle back. Then I make that be always active, so now, yes, okay, that's working. And then if I have something in my offhand, that also seems to be working. Okay. Then I'm gonna add the scoreboards candle power randomizer, candle power weather, candle power gym member, candle power flowers, candle power master chef, candle power Voldemort status, candle power shapeshifter, and finally candle power nothing XD. And they're all dummy. All of these are going to be, of course, like the different powers. This one here is gonna just randomize which one you get. So yeah, now we're just gonna find a way to hook all of that up. First, I'll make it so that the randomizer always goes up by 1, but it's not gonna be active right now because I'm gonna add execute as at A, and then if the score of at S, candle power randomizes matches, and then how many thingies were there? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if that then matches 8, then run reset at S candle power randomizer. So then that can be always active. This one here can also be always active. So now, as you can see on the side here, it goes up to 8 and then it goes back. So yeah, all of these are just play sounds. The same play sound, by the way, because I'm dumb. But for like detecting whether it has worked, then this one is actually the mechanism. Here, these 8 command blocks are just going to detect for each power. Then it's gonna set this block to be an observer, and I found out that if you set block an observer, it'll automatically activate right off the bat. Then this one sets that block to be air. But then it's got just enough time to activate all of these, but only one of them will activate. So yeah, test it out with candle flowers, and that seems to work. So now what I'll do is that I'll take a chain command block off of all of these that's gonna play a different play sound for all of them, so that I'll know which one I get. And now all of the sound effects are in. Now, this might have just seemed like just one cut, but it took a long time, and I kind of had to rewrite a bunch of the commands. But now let's get on to the powers. So let's start off with the flowers, and I know that at the end of Encanto it's like, yeah, you just like she learns how to make like other plants to express her imperfectness and all of that, but screw that, I just want to make flowers because that's easy. And because in the movie Flower Girl had like the most baloney tier power ever, I've just made her power off camera. If I can just get 5, I need it to be a 1, 2, 7, 2, 8. Okay, there we go, 1. So now, I kind of made it like, kind of like how the Moo Bloom would have functioned, where wherever you walk, there just comes a flower, but it's a random flower. And that's then already the first power done. Now it's just 7 more to go. And I think to just show, wait, that's the first time. That's the first time I've taken a diamond block. Okay. But yeah, I think to show which ones I've done, I'm gonna just place a diamond block on them. Now, next one is food. Right. Like, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to make that power, but instead, I'm just going to make it so that you can make however much food you want. And like in the movie, her main thing, or like the main thing that she made and stuff was like something that looked like potatoes. They weren't potatoes, they were like different from potatoes, but they kind of look like potatoes. That was a lot of potatoes in one sentence. Kind of wanted to just make it be like bread, like could also just make it be potatoes. I don't want any meat. Spiders! No, I'm gonna make it be bread. And I think these are actually gonna be really easy. So that's 2. Then I'm just gonna make a command block that detects, or first I'm gonna make a scoreboard that's gonna be called candle power give food. That's gonna be sneak time. But yeah, I think I'll just have to detect if you 1 got the ability, and then 2 detect if candle give food or candle power give food is 1. If so, then give the player 1 bread. These 3 command blocks should do the trick. So if I just now I've got the right power. So if I now just sneak, infinite bread, infinite bread. My throat. Oh, my throat is so bad. Okay. Anyways, now I've got infinite bread. I just need to sneak, and I get infinite bread. And then, if I switch powers, I don't have infinite bread. Okay, now this one is super strength. Probably the easiest one yet. So now I've literally just placed down these 2 command blocks. This one detects for just first if you've got the power enabled, and then it gives you strength 3. This one gives you speed 1. So now, if I can just switch to the right one, I've just got speed 1, strength 3. And then it's time for number 4, which is talk to animals. And how am I supposed to do this? You know how I kind of tweaked the food lady's abilities? Where it's like, you know, instead of making healing food, it just makes infinite food. Well, what if I also tweak this one, where instead of being able to talk to animals, which is bogus, then I can instead make it so that he can see all animals, right? So that like all animals just have like a glowing effect. All of the entities glow. Cow over there, and then oh, that's a lot of mobs actually. That's a lot of mobs in this one area. Huh? Okay. So now this power works, and it's totally how it was in the movie. So now we can mark that one there off. Now, the next one is no powers. Yeah! Actually, I'm gonna put in one thing. So now when you get no power, then you just say to yourself, just like, well, frick. It's just like, yeah. I don't really know what to do now. Now, what's this? Control the weather. And I mean, like, that's a pretty interesting power, you know? So I just went and made everything off camera. Listen, alright, it was a lot of things that sometimes was really hard, sometimes was really easy. There was no fun in between. So yeah, it's just over now. So, now if I sneak, then it starts to rain. No thunder though. But then, it's like, you know, raining and stuff. But then, if I jump, then the weather clears. There we go. And then, also, if I sneak for a very long time, you know, if I'm really mad, there should come some lightning or something. And then if you just want to clear that thunderstorm, you just gotta jump for joy. And then it clears. So it's a pretty simple power, but I think it's cool. But there's still one more thing that I want to make for this power, and that is that when you're mad, there's gonna be like a little thunder cloud above you. Okay, so now that is working, and I also turned off my shader pack because my shader pack doesn't like particles. But yeah, it's like it's a pretty thin cloud, and I took a little bit more blue into the cloud, and then onto the 7th one, which is shape shifting. What? how did I think I was gonna be able to do shape-shifting? And you remember that one time where I completely just skipped over a power? Well, I did it again, okay? Because, like, this one here was actually really easy to do. Because all I had to do was just, like, go on the internet, search it up, and then go on some Reddit pages, and then just mix and match some commands and spawn in this chicken that I'm gonna be morphing into. As soon as you get the power, you just transform into the chicken. Now, you know, normally, you know, in the movie, he can just transform into whoever he wants at will, just, yeah, but I'm only gonna do it with a single chicken, and I'm gonna make it be as soon as you get the power, because I've been at this for way too long. Please send help. But anyway, so if I just activate it, if I just activate it, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, okay, wait, so yeah, so the chicken gets teleported to me and stuff, and then he looks where I look and stuff, but yo, look at me being invisible, but like, I'm a ghost. It looks like I'm a ghost. Bro, that's so cool. Chicken gets teleported to you, faces your direction and stuff, and then like also turns with you, and like the head. It's all really smooth, I think. Anyways, now it's just the last one. Seeing the future. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? Like, I don't even know. Okay, after a lot of thought and stuff, I think I know what I'm going to do. And you guessed it, it's going to be a cheap approach. I'm just going to make it so that when you get the power, right, then you can grab some sand, because Bruno needs, he who must not be named, not Voldemort edition, like, he needs some sand to do his visions. When you're on sand, and then, like, maybe you jump or something, then you just get a message in chat. Hey, so you're gonna get jumped by a creeper, or actually, jumped by a creeper, by the way. Just a quick reminder that you're probably going to die soon. And then, if I just do that, oh, that's not what I thought would happen. Okay, how about now? That's, what? If I make a chain command block off of this one, that then just does scoreboard players reset at a candle vision jump, and then like that, and then sand, and then I jump. Then that's just one, okay. And that is then. I know that this power was like, it's like, it was such a big deal in the movie, but then it's just like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna make it be cheap. But that's then that finished. Oh, this has been so long. I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna check how long I've been recording. 4 hours, 1 minute, and 18 seconds. Now 19, now 20, now 21. Yeah, that's a long time. But this is then everything for this contraption. So if you like it, then just remember there's a button for that. So yeah, I guess this is then it for this video. So bye.